Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Right here at 61 Beetle. I don't know, I had a brain fart on. Also, I'm feeling a little under the weather still. Getting over some whatever I had. It was bad. It was the death, you know. But anyway, back on the 61. Got a blinker switch in, so I think that was the main part I was looking for. Everything else I think I could scrounge together. But this car had if you watched the last episode, it had 3-wire. We need, what, the 5 or 6-wire? We need the other one to get this all to communicate, because this has 2 taillights. Well, sorry, single bulb left and right side versus 2 bulbs left and right side. So the brakes have to talk through the switch, in other words. But with that said, first thing we're going to do, and obviously we're going to hopefully get all this all lighting working and all the electrical working on this car. We know the ignition circuit's good, and the front should be okay, maybe. But anyway, first thing we're going to do, let's get into the car, swap out that blinker switch, and you know, panic from there. Like everything, turbo filming, but we can start taking this apart. We can do the wiring from under the hood, so this way I don't have to go upwards, backwards 900 times. All right, we're discombobulated under there. Ugh. See how well this wheel's gonna cooperate. All right, loosened. Will you go back any further? Because I am extremely claustrophobic, guys, up here. Nope. All right. Steering wheel off. It has the springs. It's just set up wrong. Not a big deal. All right, this. I have a screwdriver in here, probably. Pull its harness out. Boink. Pull the old 3-wire out. Maybe. All right, maybe pull the old 3-wire out. Go up some. I want to be able to see. I do. You guys can listen to my Bob Ross impersonation. There's a flathead screw that jams this thing. Loosen it and pull your assembly. Like I said, 3-wire. Oh, I'm stuck. Run the wires through the grommet. We'll do this first. This will be the most pain in the butt part. There's such a hard S-bend here that where this column is, I'd much rather just drop it than complain about it later. And just complain about it now. All right, New switch is in. Clicky, 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 clicky. It moves. Let's go under the hood and connect all the stuff. All right, more under hood awesome filming. All right, this is brake light. Should be brake light power. Out. Signal. Black with a red stripe, because we have black with a red stripe for signal in. I need connectors, because these two have to go together. Like that. Crap. I think I have connectors. All right. This, if you want to please cooperate. Black and red from the switch to the black and red wire to the back of the car. This should give me like blinkers, stoplights, if I read stuff correctly. I need skinnier pliers. Just want you to connect more connection. There we go. All right, that in theory I should have brake lights, because now it's coming from the switch feeds that to there. Science. I don't know if I ordered enough of these. Oh, I definitely did. What other stuff? And then we got doublers. All right. I think I have enough random stuff to make this stuff work. I'm hoping. Wait, did I just screw this up? Already? Switch. I think I already screwed this up. This is power out. Maybe I'm not using this wire, because this is brake light out. We'll wire it up the way I'm thinking I'm supposed to wire it. Now I gotta remember what other wires go places, because, well, it's all listed and they're not the same colors. So yellow wire is flasher. I can't remember which one does what, but we'll wire it like that. Ow, I was stubborn. Screwdriver, I do. And because I use a LED relay, they like to be grounded or have a ground. All right, flasher relay. Good. Next. This black. Yes. So left wire. Left wire is black wire. Put this in. Clip. Left is black. Yeah, I did that right. Right is white with green stripe. Is that one to turn on? Boop, yep. White with green stripe. White with green stripe. Click. All right. Now the only wires left are these two. Right? A yellow and red and a white and brown. All right, because I don't have any taillights hooked up yet, let's see if just this front works. I got nothing on the front. So this is going well. I have this backwards. Hell, I can't even get this out now. Well, that should send something. What'd I screw up? I have a puzzled face right now. Because that's hot. That should send power. Through things. Why are we not doing said thing? Switch down. Straight yellow wire. That switch should be sending power. Regardless, because we got 12 volt here. We got 12 volt to the switch. But why are we doing, well, not that thing? back probe this. Yeah, light works there. No light. That one works. But it doesn't. What the hell is going on? Huh. Turn that off. Give me a minute to troubleshoot and figure out what the hell I have going on right now. Because something obviously is not correct. And now I don't have a light on this side. Well, that hurt. I don't know how well that bulb came up before I exploded it, but it was exploded. My most favorite thing ever, bulb extraction. Because it sucks every time. Jesus. I don't know what wattage we had. Why is this holder so tight? Like, ridiculously tight. Still not quite what I like. On a crazy tight fit isn't good either. Alright, there we go. That I feel a little comfortable with. That should be this one. Now, where'd my wire go? Oh, this is just ludicrousy. It's crazy even. Oh, it's right here. Key. No, don't need a key. I got a jumper lead. Alright, that one works. This one works. Alright, we're going to replace the bulb on that side. Actually, it's working. We'll leave that alone. Now I gotta figure out why the switch ain't switching. Because this is this slight problem that if we don't have to switch to switch. Give me a minute. Alright, I have the boop boop stalk torn apart. Springy, that'd be like left or right, makes contact across the board. The one that feeds, that would be your main power. It seems to be stuck down. So I'm going to try to pry it up and fix a switch that's brand new, that shouldn't need to be fixed, to hopefully get this thing working, because it's not sending the main power to anywhere else. I did back probe the other nubs that are in there, and while it send power, it's just not, it's getting power to the switch, but it's not able to send the power out of the switch, if that makes any sense. So let me screw around with this, probably break it, and be right back. Alright, I don't know if you can tell, those prongs are now up and, well, springy. So, hopefully, when you put the switch back together, and stuff will work again. New parts. I mean, they either work or they don't. The big thing is trying to figure out how to, make them work. And you can see kind of how they work on the inside with the tabs. They were just grabbing weird. But they should be fine now. Or at least be able to wear in. It's just a phenolic block. It's a lot better than what it was, I guess is what I'm getting at. So, give me a second, let me reassemble this and I'll be back. Switch is assembled. Let's go back to, I guess, wiring however the hell I was. Blinker, yellow wire. Might be the right orientation. Key on. Nothing. Oh, something. We got blinkies. And we got blinkies. All right. So at least the front's wired, right? That was fun. All right. Now for the rears. I gotta figure out what wires do what, because now I just forgot. We got that wire. That wire's nothing. Those should be running lights. That's a brake light. Now, that's not a brake light. That'd be a left or a right. Give me a second. Light wires should be bus 1 and 2. It doesn't matter which one, because they're both going to do the same thing. I'll get mounted here. Boink. And boink. Alright, there's light. Those. That's power. Need a blinker. Or a click indicator. That's just going to be a chair terminal. Hey, I got one. I don't have another wire. We'll come back to that. We need the blinker indicator still. But as far as under here, it's all should be correct. Let's go to the back of the car and, well, start wiring back there. Plan. Well, hello. Focused. All right, well, the good thing is, I didn't even realize it, the wires are ran back here. Or stuff is back here. I don't know why this is here. But we have bulbs. $12 volt. Where's the jumper lead? We'll just test them and see if they work. Big thing is I don't know if anything's grounded. And the car's up here. Eee! Key on. Key off. All right, car has come down because I think that blinker switch is being not cooperative again. Not switch, relay. And I do not think I have another clickety-clack relay. Switch. I have a dialable one. We could try this. All right. Do we have tail? Well, that's backwards. But they are doing things. The things are, well, backwards. All right. So, shit. Black. Yeah, black should be this side. And yellow should be that side. Okay. I did not wire them. Coil is getting extremely hot. I did not wire them, so. That one. And this one will go here. And this one will go here. Wa-boom! Perfect. All right, blinks are blinking correctly now. This bulb's wired backwards. That should be and what I mean by wired backwards, the wrong filament's lighting up. That one's correct. There we go. Running light filaments. Blinker should turn that higher. Yep. Yep. I don't know why we lost the filament. Oh. Ground. Perfect. Lights off, key off. All right, back's working as intended. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw hot power to the blinker switch and see if the brake lights come on. Or the brake light. So brake lights, oh man, flashlight. I'm gonna act if the brake light switch does work or if I'm triggering it. So brake light would be red. Red, I just gotta probe. Just gotta get some power in there. Brake lights, yes. All right, now will they self-cancel? Key on, brake light still on, yep. Blinker. And they're self-canceling. I don't know, what was that one not on? Brake lights. All right, that one blinks. I don't know why that one turned off. This one should not be cutting power. Should be on like this one. Now it's not blinking. Now it's not on. Blinking. Blinking. Why is this one shutting off? There's no rhyme or reason that one should kill. And it's off again. I'm having a good time. I'm having a good time. That's working now. That's not. It's that center block that's all screwed up. Because, let's see, blinking. Yeah, that's off. But if I jump the center block, boop, that's probably on. Yeah. So that center block is not communicating and is blinking. There's the spring plate that's supposed to keep contact at all times. Well, it's not. So I'm gonna order another switch and still, do the right thing and screw it this one. See if I can get it to cooperate just a little bit more. Maybe blob a bit of solder on the points on the backside. Not recommended, but maybe it'll work. I don't know. But yeah, there's that copper plate that's supposed to be holding connection between the two, and it's just, not doing that. So I'll be back. All right, I screwed with it enough that right now that's blinking, that light's on. This switch is being a pain in the butt. Is it gonna blink now? The contacts on the, if you hold it down, it works. But the problem is, it's like something's just a little out of whack that it won't. I heard it. Yeah, on and holding down, not really ideal, but you know what, if it works, it'll work. Come on. Just stay on. All right, anywho's, I'm gonna hang this from there. All right, anyway. Blinking, light on. Undo that. Blinking, light on. The plate's working, the switch is working. So the brake light circuit's working. Lights. Still glowing. So we know the taillight circuit's working. And then I can't see. Leverage. And glowing. Rears are working. What a pain in the butt. Lights on, blinking. All right. The switch is working. Brake lights are staying on, so. That was a pain. All right. Undo this. Boop. What do I got? I got running light. Front of the car. It's the last thing we need to button up. Shut that down. Let's go to the front. All right, headlights. I'm thinking we have a grounding issue for this side. Well, before I even open it up. Oh, we don't have a running light bulb either. But Let's do ground first and see if that fixes all my problems. Lights. This one, we don't have a running light. And, well, the headlight's really dull. By the headlight being dull, I'm hoping it's just a ground issue. I'm just going to move the ground that they had, well, that was here because it was a really, well, terrible location. Thought I brought a screw over. I did. All right. Lights. Running lights. Key on. Key on, headlights on. And solve nothing. Still terrible ground. Good. Is it this wire ground dependent? Nope, could not care. All right. Well, let's open this up. Is that even plugged in? And the gray wire. All right, we have no ground to this running light. We have power. Really shouldn't need ground? I mean, I could place the ground into the ground. Is that switch wired right? If you didn't know, you can wire these switches wrong. Meaning, huh. Yeah, brown's good over there. We're just fighting a grounding issue? It's going to be one of two things, ground or power. Let me get a jumper harness and I'll check it. Because I can rob ground. Is this wire just not good? Yellow's hot right now, currently. Yellow's hot. All right, I got some on the yellow, but I got a lot on the white. Some on the yellow, a lot on the white. Some on the yellow, nothing on the white. All right. White might be the issue. Might be a feed issue. white. It can't be that I'm missing a fuse, is it? I mean, if it is, that'd be fantastic. It's a missing second over. That would be the one that would control that set light. Damn it. I think that fixed it. All right, note to self, make sure all your fuses are in. So that's low beam, or that's high beam. Low beam. What do we got? 2 terrible lights. 2 absolutely terrible lights. Perfect. All right, lighting circuit, good. Check your fuses, guys. All right, as for the running light, am I getting power to it? Yes. Might have been a bulb issue. Let's grab another one. Stay. You're not right. Test light. Ground. Power. There you go. Bulb issue. All right. Those are bright. I'm going to swap out that one too to that. Just because. And I'll be right back. All right, guys. Closing out the episode on 61. Headlights work. Taillights work. Brake lights should work in theory once we get brake lights or brake pressure switch pressurizing. But at least the circuit's right. If we jump into it, they will trigger. Blinkers are working. Front end running lights are working. Front blinkers are working. Everything is working so far. Even all the things on the dash are working. High beam light, blinker light, oil check, and charge light. Dash lights also work. Just there's that. So with that said, this is what I wanted to do in the first episode, but I couldn't do it. Obviously, we needed that blinker switch. And, well, you see there was a fight with that too. New parts don't always mean good. Just overcome and persevere. I'm probably going to leave that one in there. I don't see it going awry. I think it just needs to wear in at this point. But it is working. I might order one for a what if, but it should be fine. But with that said, we're going to move on to the brakes next. The next favorite thing I like to do. The hierarchy of favorite things I like to do. Electrical, braking, and then engine work. Engine work, least favorite thing to do. If you watch this channel, you know that list is inverted, and engine work is pretty much what I love to do, and electrical, something I'm not a big fan of. But with that said, closing out this episode of getting this thing all wired up. If you like this episode, however it came out, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do, I promise you we will chit chat. As always, thanks for watching. Hopefully, see you in the next one for brake work. Yay.